what's up good people, welcome to episode 13 of PWND. When you combine a Recon with a Retaliator, you get this. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, so what I meant by combining a Recon and a Retaliator is actually basically putting a Retaliator's internals into the Recon shell. And it's not, I'm not the first in the world to do it. In fact, I want to give credit to Soulscut007 or Nicholas. Basically, he's the one that first did it and did a write-up. So you can check the video description down below. He actually retrofitted a Retaliator's internals into a clear Recon shell, and I thought that was really sweet. And followed up by more recently DarthRambo. DarthRambo actually did a pretty good write-up also. You can also check the video description below regarding removal of dead space of the plunger tube of the Retaliator, and also retrofitting the Retaliator's internal into a Recon. So I decided I want to give it my own twist. I want to give that mod a try. I mean, if you guys watched my previous video where I did the Mythbusters thing, I have a pair of Retaliators, so I thought, you know, it would be kind of cool if I'm able to actually fit the Retaliator internals into the Recon. And I was actually using this thing called, I would call it the whatchamacallit tube. So I thought, hey, I just want to use the whatchamacallit tube and create my own version or my own, I guess, variation of this particular mod. So I still can't come to, you know, I can't come up with a proper name for the combination. Recontaliator, Reconliator, Retalicon, Retaliatorcon, Retaricon, Reconator, Retaliconter, Retaliconator, Retaconliator, I'm sorry, that's enough. I don't know, let's just call it the Recon with the Retaliator internals. I don't know. Recontaliator. I think Retalicon sounds pretty smooth. I guess it's easy to say. You see, my mind's like everywhere now. Not again. I don't know what to call it. Okay, Retalicon. Let's just call it Retalicon for this video. Alright, so what are the perks of actually having a Retalicon? Well, you can check out this video right here. Enemy spotted. Hey, wait a minute. This hallway is at least 50 feet away, and that guy has a Recon in his hands, and I have a Retaliator. There's no way that he can hit me, and I can definitely get him from here. Alright, he's mine. Hit. What? Impossible! So anyway, I hope you like that skit. It was pretty fun actually making the little skit. I just thought, you know, I might do it and share it with you guys, and I hope that you guys laughed at it, because that was the intention, see? Yeah. So anyway, before I actually show you my own Retalicon, I made a quick mod video, and I promise you it's going to be very short. It's very straight to the point, because I've already provided the, I guess, the video description. I mean, I've already provided the write-ups in the video description, so that's in more detail. So please take note. I suggest that you guys read through that first before actually, you know, trying to perform this mod in my video. So yeah, enjoy the mod video. Voila! We have a better lighting setup this time around, and I think I will use this lighting setup from now on. This is what you need to perform this mod. Retaliator, Recon, mostly for the shell, 16mm UPVC pipe, 20mm UPVC pipe. They can sleeve together. Whatever funny pipe you want to call this, the one that I've been using, the one that sleeves over Europet. And it goes inside the 60mm UPVC pipe very nicely. Standard Phillips head screwdriver, a ruler, some super glue, Dremel with the sanding bit, a pair of My Little Ponies, a pipe cutter, figure art size Gundam Banshee, and some tissue paper or kitchen towel. Now let's get started. 16mm UPVC meets pipe cutters, and you get half an inch of 16mm UPVC. 20mm UPVC meets pipe cutters, and you get half an inch of 20mm UPVC. Whatchamacallit tube meets pipe cutters, and you get 2 1/4 inches of whatchamacallit tube. Paper towel, super glue, 16mm UPVC, 20mm UPVC, super glue them together, and then put it aside. Now get your Retaliator shell and start removing the screws, starting from this part. Remove this first, and then after that remove all the other screws. And don't forget, there are 2 screws over here. Bam! The shell's removed. Do the same thing to your Recon, okay? What we need is the catch, the whole plunger and breech assembly, and we need the front piece over here with the dart tooth. let's get that all out. Just to make sure you got everything you need. Catch plate, plunger tube assembly, bolt breech assembly, whatever the thing that holds the dart tooth down, dart tooth moving thing, dart door with the new front muzzle piece, 2 screws that hold the muzzle piece together, and the spring that has magnetic powers. Now get your Recon shell. Make sure you open it up and remove all the junk. And when I mean all the junk, I mean no muzzle, no jam door, no funny piece up here, no plunger tube assembly, no bolt sled, no locks, no trigger, no dart tooth, no nothing. Now get your new PVC thingy and fit it right here. And get this thing, measure it up. It should be like that. 2 1/4 inch whatchamacallit goes right here. Like that. And this fella's supposed to sleeve inside. Like so, with this guy sitting right here. When you get that aligned up, remember, super glue it. So this is how I'm gonna do it. Super glue goes on one end. Then you sleeve this guy down the other end, and it's gonna sit like that. Put this guy back in place. Push this dude all the way down. If you did it right, the PVC tube should be sitting on the end of the blaster shell, and the whatchamacallit tube should be sitting on the end of that cap shell. Check it out. Just like that. You should get something like this, and let this guy rest at the side. Leave this guy to cure. Now you gotta get your Retaliator muzzle with this dart door over here. Bam! It sits right in place. Make sure you install this clip back over here and the 2 screws into the muzzle area. Does it fit? Why, yes it does. Check it out. Hello Dremel, what's up? I know you like grinding, but that depends on what I wanna grind, man. What you got? My butt. Oh yeah. And so you gotta grind off a curved edge over here, and some notches here, here and here, and do it on both sides of the shell, okay? And now we'll fit the breech, the bolt stud and the plunger assembly in here, and make sure the nub is facing down. But wait, OMW bolt sled. Hold up. Before you make a mistake and fit it all in, you have to make sure that this ridge goes into the notches that you shaved off just now. Okay. Now get the Retaliator catch, and it goes in right there. Bam! Now you get your trigger. Oh, hold up. OMW trigger. Bam! Gotta make sure you have a spring inside, and then grab this guy over here and sit him down right at this spot. Never forget the final details, like this guy, and this guy. And oh, I swapped this guy out for a Retaliator one, cause I think it looks cooler that way. And now you can fit everything back in place with a cool new sticker, New Clear Series. Yeah, so now you have all the screws installed. Don't forget about this little thing over here, and install it back in place. And we are done. It's time to test it out, don't you think so? Oh, it feels good. Will it catch? Check it out. It catches. See? Support. Yeah, it's supporting. Very good. Spring is caught inside there. It works. Dry fire time. Oh, check it out. Yes. Yes. Bam! So I hope you liked that little mod tutorial. I also had fun making that, okay? So, well, editing that part took me quite some time. I actually filmed it like a couple of weeks ago, but as you guys know, I went to Malaysia last weekend, and that is why I apologize for the delay in this episode. I'll explain to you more why this episode was delayed in a short bit. But anyway, here is my Retalicon, the one that you saw in the mod video, and yes, with the spiffy sticker still intact. Alright, and what else do I have on this thing? Sweet tinted scope, sweet full barrel, and finally, sweet Raider stock. That's right, it's still working and everything, so it's pretty cool. I really like the way this particular tinting job came out. It looks like that smoky black or dark tinted grey polycarbonate, and yeah, it's the first time I actually used acetone inside my my tinting process, and I thought that the colors came out really vivid, and I really like this. It's black, by the way, in case you can't tell. It's grey. So anyway, just a quick demonstration for you guys to see that this thing actually works. Okay, I keep showing you this side because I want you all to see that really there's a Retaliator internals inside of this Recon. So I've got like I've got 6 Why did I show you the other side anyway? I've got 6 elite darts inside. I'll be firing all of them off at the usual spot over here. So let's go. You know what? Let me just remove this thing. That's all empty, and I can still e-spring. Yep. So this was my Retaliator. Hope that you guys like it, and I hope that this tutorial taught you, or hopefully this video inspires you to go make your own Retaliator. These things are really sweet, and I think that they really make everything a lot more unique, especially because you change your blasters. I'd like to give a shout out to Mod the Block Nerf for actually sending me a clear Recon shell. Thank you, bro. The one that I actually used in my mod is not your shell, because your shell just arrived like a couple of days ago. I really appreciate it, and I definitely will. Well, I'm looking forward to tinting that shell. You know, that's what the purpose is for. And your stuff is on its way. I'll be sending it out in a couple of days time, so please bear with me. Alright, next up is just a quick little announcement for all you Nerfers out there in Singapore. These things, okay, it's Nerf shooting targets in the shape of cans, something like that. But you basically, there's perforated lines, so you have to pluck it out. And I don't really want to ruin it from its packaging, so I'm sorry, I'm not going to take it out. But basically, it's like little cutouts made of cardboard, and they have stands, so you kind of fold them into place, and they become like makeshift targets. And there are a total of 6 targets in this one pack. And I actually got this quite some time ago from Metro, but I just saw it yesterday at OG. So if you guys actually go buy stuff from OG, make sure you get your free gift. I don't really know what's the criteria for getting this as a free gift, but make sure you ask the counter ladies. Okay, so this is still available in Singapore behind the counters as a free gift from OG. Next is another free gift that I want to share with you guys, and I got this free gift at Metro. So it's a little packet that has this as a backing, and it's actually the wristband I'm wearing now. It says it's Nerf or nothing, and this is a free gift. When I first went to buy it, I actually bought a Rampage, and then the sales or the counter lady, the counter girl, was just like, she was nice enough. She said, "Oh, here's a free gift." And I actually asked her, what's the criteria for me to, to be entitled to this particular wristband? And she said, "Oh, I think if you buy anything under this Nerf brand." But apparently it's not. I heard from the Singaporean forums that you have to actually spend at least 40 Sing worth of Nerf Elite products before you're entitled to this. So I don't really know what the criteria is. I apologize, but just so you guys know that they're actually giving out wristbands, and well, the wristband is actually pretty loose for me. As you can see, it dropped all the way down here, and I'm not really used to having wristbands so loose fitting. I prefer it to be about this. Yeah, but I'll just wear it for this episode anyway. Okay, so next announcement is that, ta-da! I got myself a Sonic Series Proton, and yes, these are on sale in Singapore. So for all of you Nerfers out there, Singapore is actually stocking up now in Toys R Us the Sonic Series Praxis. Was it Praxis? No, Sonic Series Vigilon and the Proton. No Praxis. It's all Vigilons and Protons all around, and the Barrel Break and the Barrel Break Sonic Series are both back in stock. Alright, so just take note. This was $24.95. 24.95 Singaporean dollars, yeah, which is, I think, the same price as a regular Proton, I think so. So anyway, just give you guys a quick firing demo. I'll be using 2 of these Vortex discs, and the Vortex discs that actually came with this thing are not the glow in the dark ones, they are the regular green ones. But I'll just do it for the video anyway, because that was the closest 2, or the only 2 I could actually dig up for the time being. So here we go. Well, the cool thing about having the Proton in the Sonic series is that you can actually see if your blaster is loaded. By peeping in, I can actually see the disc loaded inside, so that's kind of cool. Right, so yep, here you go. So now as we approach the end of the episode, I really hope that you guys found today's episode entertaining or informative, you know, or well, interesting in some way. I really had fun making it. The reason why I delayed this episode by a week was because last week I was really burnt out. I went to KL, the gig was great, the event was great, big ups to Jackson for the event. I really had a blast, but on my way back, it wasn't so dandy. I was stuck at the airport for a good 8 hours or so, completely wasting time. Yeah, because, well, apparently I missed my flight. When I got there, apparently the gate was closed, but I was there early. So I guess it's just me, maybe because of my ignorance or my lack of experience. For you guys out there who ever take Air Asia Airlines, Air Asia and Air Asia X are two different airlines, okay? To me, the logo looked the same. It's just that one had an X in the background and the other one did not. So I didn't know the difference, and I queued up in the wrong queue, which eventually led me to queuing up late for the Air Asia line, the rightful one that I'm supposed to be at, and they said that we're not able to accept you and put you on the flight anymore, sir. And because of that, I had to actually spend a couple more hundred Singapore dollars just to get myself a new flight back home. And by the time I got back, I was so pissed, I was so mad, I was so frustrated that I didn't want to make a video because, yeah, I didn't want it to rub off on you guys. So that's my main reason why. And at the same time, because I want to challenge you guys, since now I've already done up the Retaliacon, why don't you guys go try and put a Raider and a Rampage together? So I like to call it the Rampage. Right, now I've done it. So here it is. I've already tinted this clear Raider in a light blue, and yes, it has the Rampage internals, as you guys can see. Yes, it works. It's possible. It's not like it's not such an easy mod as the Retaliacon, but the Rampage, Raider Rampage, Ramder sounds stupid, so that's why I'm calling it the Rampage. Okay, so, well, you know the pun. Okay, so anyway, just to give you guys a quick look that yes, it works. Right, so I'm not kidding you. You guys can see everything moves and everything just works like how it should. Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys a quick firing demonstration. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 9 elite darts loaded up in this clip. And no, I'm sorry, Singaporean nerfers, you can't get this locally. I had someone, a good friend of mine, EY, Expired Yogurt, actually ordered this, and that's where I got it from. So this is the Elite 18 dart clip. So anyway, I'm going to fire, there's 9, right? 3 single shots and 6 slam fire shots. So just so you guys know, the slam fire still works. Alright, so the first single shot, second one, third one, and now it's slam fire time. Check it out. See, it works like a charm. Ta-da! Now we've come to the end of episode 13. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for staying tuned. Stay tuned some more, I hope, and I hope to bring you guys more interesting and more informative Nerf related stuff in the future. Alright, so catch you in episode 14. Have a great week ahead. Peace.